of Apoh TV USA. Your best friend say channel. What the albe say obe subscribe. O subscribe na or like page na wa share ama unye bia obe bia so etimi enya bia hwe kama. Na ene ye bedi nkomo. Yene former player, Hatchfoot player, former Black Stars player. Your national teams are representing Ghana. And within Juma, the east part of the eastern part of the world, Hono Sinakai. Mijiri so be kan ye pa you can't from the year 2011 now, BBC 2013 now. One of the best midfielders for Accra to folk then, Theophilous Apoh. This phobia fans in be kan ye pa, even including all the Ghanaian football fans. Be kan ye pa, and yanya opportunity and anybody come ye baby sano. How the career is going so far and life in India, and Osina kan India. Bobo kwa your friend Tarun Sanga, and Osina kan. Yane Theophilous Apoh ebedin come exclusive on this channel of Apoh TV USA. Now we be how the life and the career is going so far for Theophilous Apoh. Theo, good morning.
Good morning, Zema.
Patrick, did you say when you're party? Yes. I'm really happy and morning. Theophilous Apoh from the year 2011 banana. That is the same person that I'm seeing today. Really exciting. Me so much of your life and your career. Theo, so far I find that you didn't do much here.
I'm in India. And my best share for almost, I think, 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
Each and every season, we are in San Club.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in Aquayawa. And I have said, so no. And this is a Europe, I am out 3 years and now 4 years contract. So see, I know that age in our passport, and one contract duration, Asia, I say, maximum 1 year. After 1 year, no performance, no, other things around Asia also will be interested in you to play. So that is how it goes.
Next up, on contract and move 2 years, cry. Whoever the player is, we player be on my contract and move 2 years, cry.
That be. Asia said, on contract and go 2 years. Maximum, mama only 1 year. And now 1 year, no. I say, listen, what types of leagues in the baby there was state league, there were I league, and there were ISL, and there were I league second division. You see, I say no. Usually they were how they be depending on your performance. So far as you put in an effort in your club now, league in the bone we not another offer and how the mouth. That is how it goes out here.
The whole league in here, league bear, the major league and I say Mudia. They are
no, we dey kind about daily Premier League in every. Ama yasan about senior division in every. Sisi ano ISL any I League in so. Anu so wo soro pa.
okay.
No fact anu so soro so pa sin. Ye na ye bon.
Okay, nice league be an sika oje. Chile mu kakra on say Ghana you dey emfa Ghana kra ye wo Premier League, you were Division 1 league, you were Division 2 league. Say na mo dey city, mo dey na sisi a obo sisi a.
Yeah, about Premier sisi a.
Okay.
And you bought Division 1 sisi a, media na me bought Division 1. And you bought Premiership and sana you must have Division 2 and so quality league. And no na state leagues.
Okay.
The fun say explanation it is say Kumasi for ball league. Takrady for ball league. Accra for ball league. Omuvia Omu champions in na bebo I league.
Okay. Ntesiano.
And sana ISL na go kata won Ntesiano ya bo I league champion. And
Okay.
as see airborne.
Okay. All right. Now, me this way kaka young cop so far in your career. Say na we see at this obi beka say how do you describe your career? Is said now we see expect your career see corner say na wo hu na na. Said now we see expect how your career to be. I mean, into what they mention I see your career. Is it the same? And I said the son will who know. And I said
Honestly, I would say no. Honestly, I would say no. Because when him say, yeah, yes, I say, pilot, that was back there in 98, 99, yes, I said, pilot. Our dream is to play in Europe. Each and every player dream is to play in Europe back then.
mm-hmm.
And but unfortunately, it could not happen that way. We need to work our way out. Now, from academy, yɛbaa Premier League in Ghana. It wasn't the dream to play Premier League. The dream was to, after the academy, you have to go straight to Europe to play. But Coach Ade couldn't permit due to our performance. He just wanted to show something to Ghanaians what he has brought up. So most of first division, air final, first generation players, we couldn't make it in Europe. But some of your colleagues, second division, Harrison, for Numuni, Solomon Asante, Numuni, second generation guys, they were able to make it because we were standing for them. Christian Achu, Numuna, they were like second and third generation, they were coming up. So, yeah, third generation now, Coach Ade, usually now we qualify for the Premiership, air final, those times. We are the matured guys. We don't need to go to Europe. We need to stay in Ghana to play. So, but
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Maybe I don't know yet the information. I said the word from Kuchadia or the Mamu group a crop of players.
honestly, we were not supposed to qualify for Premiership when we were playing First Division back then.
Okay.
But we qualified the team like our Coach Ade was even not asking us to qualify because we were kept together for a very long time and no team is able to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
I think say back days you know say Fanod was one of the teams.
Yes.
When you come to Fanod,
Mekaise
it's very difficult.
produce best players even the big clubs in Ghana be FIFA be said you mention the likes of Harrison Affo, Yafren Pomo, Awa Mohammed,
Jordan Opoku,
Jordan Opoku, yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Musu call
House of
House
Folk,
of Opoku.
yeah.
That was the first generation. So we set we supposed to go to Europe by then. But so far as Fanod that qualify about Premiership, then we have to play because in the light of Christian Achu Numuni, Solomon Asante Numuni, Yao Frimpong Numuna, then they were younger and they cannot play for the Premiership. So they have to go to Europe and we have to play for the Premiership.
Do you
That
think
was exactly
that decision a boam?
Ambwa. Honestly, no Nama Sisiano. A question we are still most of my colleagues in the Abono board due to these things that happened because I was say the dream was shattered. They were
Playing in the
super
Ghana
talented.
football, no. Playing in Ghana football, no. A decision be a M1 carrier.
That because the expectation because those back days, we were each and every month, we go to Europe, we play tournaments in Europe, we see what is going on. We've tasted the profession, we see Yehu Niekoso in our profession. So our dream was not to play Ghana League, honestly, because the Ghana League was interesting, but there was no earning like in Europe. It was interesting to watch in the light of these great players, Don Bote, Chastela, and the rest, when they were playing, showing their talent back then. It was interesting to watch, but it was not showing off. It was not showing off. Like in terms of payment and taking care of the family, it wasn't showing off. So the dream was not to play in Ghana Premiership,
Okay.
but we have no choice to play because the team has qualified for Premiership, so we have to play. That
Do
was the decision Coach Ade made
Do you
for
think
us.
that on that decision, you're going to advise the young ones coming to also taking that channel some of the academy level now, but no more stage be a feel say Europe akonya ba the whole should a player um, play in the Ghana league or consider going to Europe? Yeah, for Obi to say Efiye Bani has been one of the best players in Ghana. I mean himself follow Ghana
Mm,
football now. And
I'm following.
at Accra
Yeah.
to folk he's making it very good performance. Even at the national teams, he was able to make to the
Mm.
World Cup squad. So with who decision which are they making here, if say I'm one or to me, you should have the same advice that I'm a few bani. And at this time, obe per se, obe koso ball Ghana.
Um, um, Honestly, this year football has developed so much and football has changed
Mm-hmm.
from previous years. Say, Obenya Abutra, and now he will listen to a very good advisor. He can sell big deal in Europe with his performance in Ghana. There's a whole lot of example that has said people who follow Ghanaian league and you know how quality Ghanaian players are and how talented most of them are. We have super talented guys out there who are performing, but problem I am boys know everybody is trying to run away from the country is the hardship in terms of payment in football. To be honest with you, even here where I am now, um, say Ghana were to pay good, you don't need to come and take this amount of money
In India.
in India. Yeah, if Ghana should have paid half of what we are getting here, I think it's better you stay in your country, relax, see your family, enjoy what you know best. Like we need to change humana, oh you know, nobody near taking care of family. But she say our responsibility now is very high. The moment you become famous and they're missing you on TV, then your responsibility at home is extremely high. You know
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So Ebanesa, the hardship of the country, it affects the players. That is why everybody is hesitating to go out just to hustle his way out and bring back daily bread to the family. And yes, we need to go out necessarily, but for Barney now and the
And the
form
other
he is
players.
now,
Mm-hmm.
if he want to seal a very big deal, they need to have patience because many countries are following the league. They are seeing his performance and Onya Abotrea, honestly, he will seal a big deal. Ah, he can continue from there. Abotrea shouldn't hesitate to go out now because football has changed. And take your first now, you need an agency or you need people to come to sell you now. This time because of social media and how football has developed in Ghana now, if you rush to go out of Ghana, you will go and end up losing your talent elsewhere, which there's no need. But when Abutre and he shines smaller from Ghana, he can go straight to a big league, which he can earn more. See, as I'm talking to you now.
Mm-hmm.
But who knew the problem? Who knew the situation? You can't tell what he needs to solve at home. And being at Ghana, no, playing there, no, you will enjoy everything, but it does not pay off.
Ghana football does not pay.
It does not pay off at all. I think in the world, no, Ghanaians players are the least paid players in the world. I think so. Even Togo pays well than Ghana.
Wow. Ghana League in there the least pay. Ghana football no.
Yeah, in the
And then
world,
the
yeah,
least pay.
least paid.
Nti
Yeah.
obe per se Ghana player bia obe shining every season bia and should look elsewhere because of the working with the moment I be popular obi be who teams will be able to responsibilities are high. It happens to everybody.
Yes.
Into Ube per se, Ube advice Ghanaian players and say every season be a player be over shiny piano. So opportunity never on grab it.
Exactly. For me personally, no, for my personal experience and an opinion for each and every one, the per se Ghana League, a Kosoro, then the management of each and every club needs to take care of the player. That is the very big responsibility of each and every club and management. Honestly, because say, if it does not pay off, why do we work? Do we work for the fun of it, or for the interest of it, or for the benefit of it? That is what we have to look up to. We're working for the fun, for the interest, and the same time for the benefit. But you are having fun, and your interest and the benefit is not coming. What is the essence of working there if it does not pay off?
Maybe
I have to.
sorry. Maybe sorry. We are Ghana. Obeka say we are disappointed to be a footballer played in the Ghana Premier League.
No, not at all. I'm not disappointed. It's difficult. It's hard. I could not end anything. Honestly, I could not do anything when I'm playing Ghana. I did something when I was with Final because we travel outside and then we get paid very well. But honestly, playing for Accra Support back there, I remember I was paying, I think, is it 500 or 400? Almost, it's not even up to $100 now.
The whole years our body had to focus on now we'll seek out getting $100.
No, I'm talking of salary. No, sign-on fee was a bit good. That was, I think, 300, 300, 300,000,
300 million.
300,000. I think 300 million. I'm saying, I think 300 million was the sign-on fee. It was a bit okay. And you know they are not going to pay all. They pay half of it and they spread the rest. But honestly, I got all the money. I get paid all the money that I have signed up. But for salary and the rest, you buy food, you pay rent, you give your mother, your girlfriend also have to come in.
And then your family, your brothers
You
or
can't do anything with it.
young share out at a Heart to Folk. From the year I was signing in my Heart to Folk, now we see Academy Heart to Folk. Before I see a bit going into details, and the sign I will see the scribe or career at a Heart to Folk.
It's wonderful. With Phobia family, it's always wonderful to be there, especially when you're involved in anything and you are participating in the lives of Esme Mens, Obedansa, Kofi Abanga, Samuel Nzimaba, and the rest. Karim Alasan, Mahatma Notu, all my colleagues that we were there it was fantastic because we have a team and we were together. It was a very good experience, which I think a team there, Emma Winnie, like Unya Kukudu, the rabbit be out. I'm telling you to be honest, one boy support Asia as in the Ecoso as in when you see some of their things, Unya Sakudu don't find me any human. But from where I started from, final to Accra Suffolk to Egypt, Malaysia to Myanmar and India, I've gained all experiences to a extent that anything or anything, I'm just going through it. That is how it is. So being in Accra Suffolk is a very huge experiences which I really, really respect, and I'm honored to be part of the family because I've learned a lot. Mishia deɛ paa our family no mu na mehyɛnsua experience nso nti I never regret being part of Asubok in terms of experience, not about financial. Financial deɛ as it is, I cannot say anything about it honestly, and yet I think before I was leaving when Honorable Togbe first is setting, it was a good start by then, but as he came 1 year before I left, so I couldn't enjoy him much.
Okay. All right. For your Kai, wow, we share Jumadi say your name, former Accra Hearts of Folk midfielder Theophilous Apoh. Okay, from the year 2011, obviously 2013, year can as my man, small time in Fifi on Mona, Ubina Apone, as my man, and San Obed and Samuel Namabana, one of the best midfielders for Accra to Folk, and even including Ghana national teams. You know, he was doing very well. This time, he plays his trade in India for a club called Tarun Sangha. And you know, AD and Komo. He have a certain career no call so far, and then football in India, football during his time at Accra to Fook, and then Ghana football in general. Okay, Jacob, maybe Sase, um, Accra to Fook. Yeah, yes, I go back to Accra to Fook. Say the say you were honored to play for Accra to Fook. My question maybe say, so would you love to, if Accra to Folk calls you back? With experience or Egypt and other countries and in India and India, if you get another opportunity, would you love to play for Artefok again before you end up your career?
Sure, sure. House of Hope is home. Team we are, we still support. Because it has become part of me, and I love the club. And if me present me ending my career now, I feel like to play at home, and I really want to play. I would love to play at home any day, anytime, any day, anytime. I would love to play phobia. Phobia has been on in my heart since I experienced with them. I have no issue with any of any of them. No money problem when I was there. It was small, but I got all my money, and I love the entire club, everyone from Tommy Okai, Harris Akor, Honorable Toby Afedi, all the big men, Frank Nelson, they all like me. They all see me as their sons. They take good care of me. I'm always honored to be part of the family each and every day. I'm really, really honored.
Oh, okay. Back to this question. About the decision from Coach Ade in your early stage of career at Feyenoord.
Hmm.
Do you think, say, some coaches help some players, or some coaches don't help some players during their early stage of their career? If he said, "Oh, can't find out the any coach ade the senka coach ade at that time no more call it to quantum wa it be ananka European football
Oh,
there nanka." Do you think say and they no coaches in Ghana ni be boa players and na coaches ni bo no with their selfish interest into more players ni be.
honestly, if you talk of these decisions, we have seen before. We don't know before 9 but you realizes oh, this was a mistake. And come on, before now, I don't even know that this was what we were experiencing or what we were going through. But
Okay.
at the point in time, I we recall back, we talk to ourselves. We say, this was the mistake that was going on. Comparing, I'll give you an example, typical example. Look at Liberty Professional, slide 30.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at them back days, when you look at them, ACN, Montari, Asamoah, Michael Elegbe, Bafojan, those guys, they played little bit of premiership and they all went out of Ghana. And they went out to play small clubs in Europe, and later on they become a very big superstars for Ghanaian national team.
Mm-hmm.
Sly released those players on time,
Mm.
which no one has no idea about that. But we have bigger opportunity for a player. I remember Filimo Makati. There was one tournament. Myself, um, Asante Samuel, Filimo Makati, and I think Jordan Opoku. We were about 8 players, and they were like where we are in the hotel. The press were there. And the agents were there and they were like, please, we need these guys in here. Their family can come with them. I remember very well in Holland. That was Theo's tournament. If you go, you will see Theo's tournament. Back days, after the tournament, we won the tournament, and it was like people were running into the hotel where we are. Where is coach? They want to talk to coach. Coach have to release you guys. And many clubs in Europe were like, from that time, if we were released, I think most of us will become most of players that you see on top level football
Yeah,
by now.
yes. At least by this time, okay, who say you guys are playing at a competitive level?
Absolutely, absolutely, Sanet here. But if we compare these two, these are the reason why some coaches make wrong decisions for some upcoming talents players. When the chance come, like Banya they are working. So say you say deal ni ye mana. You shouldn't waste time. This is the time. Between it's about time. Between the time ni ba, they have to make good use of the time for the ball. The time ni too more. Mbedium. Ebeba na ebedi. About the SAN, you have to play in Asia. You have to play 1 month league. You have to play 2 months, one year league. You have to earn small money for your family and for yourself. That is how it's going to be. So when the time comes, as a coach, you have a player. Don't depend on your benefit and as the interest of you making big name in Ghana. When the time comes and the opportunity comes, the player is interested to go. Just release him, let him go because he will not earn anything in Ghana. If he's playing in Ghana, he will not earn anything. Honestly, However, born on every
um, Playing in India, we are happy and
mm.
we are disappointed playing in India. Ubenya nanka one mobile in India, and now we are okay with your career in India so far.
I'm happy. And you cry. Yes, in However, Ghana, no prayer.
Okay.
I'm very happy because I earn little bit for myself and for my family. So me ball Ghana, I wouldn't have earned that to take care of my family. And Kasisi Abraham is honestly, and Kasisi Abraham is because from Egypt, I earned something big to Malaysia. 6 months in Malaysia with Telegano. Coming back to Myanmar and India, no, it helps me a little bit. Though it's not like Europe that you earn so much, but a year, kakram a year. Seeing your ball Ghana, I've seen most of my colleagues in Ghana when I came back for holidays. Honestly. Say catch us the Weibo Premiership, you will not believe it. See, I say Weibo Champions League or Ghana, you will not believe it. Say catch us the way. No, Boaz Sofok is a top star in Asofok. You will not believe it. They are my colleagues. The Umbe Dimpon Edi.
Wow.
The Umbe Dimpon Edi.
Are they also playing or
Omo Jaibo. And then I want to know that frustration setting and then they find something else to do. Most of them. So many of them one. You will even feel bad for them. To be honestly, people who have played top level football and they are super talented that their career can earn them something. It's difficult, brother. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for some of them. To be honest with you, even my own colleagues from final till now, most of them have stopped playing, not because they cannot play. Um, um, they have the power to play. It's not even time for them to stop playing, but they stop out of frustration because they don't earn anything. Some of them are turned into coaches. Some of them are turning to coaches by force coaching. Shimba, them are Shimba,
Wow. Wow.
Shimba.
Go back to Ghana football.
Hmm.
See, the other challenge our Ghana football, yeah, how the supporters will be at the stadium to watch the Ghana League. On some time now, no more hawk right now. My fans and I'm sika crying. You see, so when you go to the stadium, you see the fans coming, the fans cheering up, the fans enjoying the game. What do you think is the challenge? Is the problem? As see, Ghana football, you fans in the teams are playing football, so I mean the results are coming, but we are not seeing the fans going. With your experience when you're Ghana football, when about has the they were so many years, and then now did years and say Ghana football administrators, the teams, any players, yeah, you be who the fans coming back to the stadium.
Um, I think 3 days ago, as for match, I think 2 days or 3 days ago, me were after practice with the game now. The manager back then, Aziz, or what friends there, Medina. Before already Prince Tego Aziz, offered me video call. He was at the stadium with one fan, upper mass and pass. Hey, Apoh, Otabo, Lolo, Onye why? They were at the stadium when he called me, and the stadium was empty when I was playing. And the comment he made was, "Your time was fantastic. Here, all is full. People are watching you guys, and this time football is absolutely finished in Ghana. Even Shatawale and the rest will do program in stadium, and the stadium is fully packed. They are going to watch Shatawale and they don't watch football. Why? It's all about the media, how to polish the league, put in money, and they have to work on the media very well to advertise the thing, beautify the thing, and then call the fans to come back to football. Because like I said, born fans are having less interest now. Because Bali win.
A media and fans in the stadium.
No, we don't sell the game well. Media no and sell the game well. Like um, in terms of publishing the game, I don't even see any say Ghana League Air Koswa. There's no even advertisement much on Facebook, Instagram, and the rest, Twitter. There's nothing like here, baby. I'm no. So more even tournament, ordinary 7-side tournament, and I say, area no one in Nano throughout the week Nano, you feel so there's an event about to happen. I won't have baby over example. But Ghana and Ghana, na to be honest, you what me afro because everyone said I've been born as one much.
But do you think that is playing their part well? The media, are we all clubs rely only on the media? And it's a media any one of my clubs and play on more part and the fans knowing about the
Is
Ghana football.
I think it's both sides need to work on that. Both sides, the club management and the media as well, if they really want to develop Ghana football. Because I see our top players who came from Europe trying to spicy up the league, but they are trying. They don't want to play. Example, Sule, senior man, just came back and then he went into the league trying to spicy up, bring people to the stadium, to the league. But if he will have support, and once Ghana for the problem is that Obi yeah the power here, we cannot push it up like or yeah he's doing something that you can talk about. So Obi yeah the power. It's very difficult to be pushed up in Ghana. But say Bonnie and over here, yeah, like everybody will talk about it. All platform will talk about it. Everyone will have program to talk about it. But when is doing something that is good, it's very difficult for you to see people publishing or advertising it. And that is what it is. Both sides need to work on that if they really want to spice up the league. So almost any attractive, spice up the league, and then goes from there. Both sides, both the media and the clubs. Don't even have same practice jersey. Obia should have had it. It don't even look like a club. So it's both sides, bro. It's both sides. They need to spicy up things. They just need to.
What
Club will
time?
give
Okay.
practice ground. They don't even have footballs to work. Con talk of facilities like Nyama training kits and the rest. Those makes football no, very beautiful and attractive. But I Nyama women and before the game, send media never share from the premiership this year when they were coming to dressing room before the game during the week practice. Last day at practice, they were showing interview some of the players, interview some of the coaches, how intensive the game is going to be, how interesting the game is going to be. It will attract more people to come to stadium to see what is really happening. It's not there like that. So how can people like come to watch? How can people have the interest itself to come and watch? Apart from Kotokoni has
Okay. Over has no. At the end now, over Kaiser and management, you know, name more players and more yeah. And the fans loves to come to the stadium. And if you are bit me passing on to the current crop of management and the players are more Ghana League.
say you match Biano, no great name, you match Biano, go for Babeshe. The time, no, you match Biano, go for Babeshe. But the American say, it is in the on said that there was one guy in Kumasi, is dead, late one guy in Kumasi that I know. His
Shamokwe.
house fun.
Shamokwe.
No, or a fan, a very big fan, chapter O, Kumasi chapter O. There was one guy,
Okay.
I think that guy. And when you come to Accra also, these guys, anytime there is game and the sports program, from morning to evening, they even call some of the players at camp. You called me, I think
Yeah.
I have, you called me several times when you guys were there. I think from this point, I can even say you guys were even doing good, interviewing some of us daily, each and every day to see what is going on and see how the game is going to be. So it was like the media was back there was like a bit higher than this time.
But
I
sometimes,
think
so no,
so.
sometimes, so no, even this time they do it. But they made me account that we were given the opportunity to talk to the players during our time. Now, over for a player, being a player, I think okay, from management member and half the way and half the way. What did I mention? I say, but this time, no, some media guys are facing that challenge. You know, yes. And one more time, the dear bad pan and I'm yeah, more players, no, the management, to be a match, be a basso. Dear now, over cancer management, yeah, but I'm not fans, no, and now it's all about the media.
No, management saying your time management, they allow us to talk to the media,
Okay.
express what we are about to do. Near Babaye. I don't I in our time no, I don't think that none of the management stop the players from talking to the media or call my manager before I talk to the media. No, it was freedom. It was free to show like I quite remember say you guys and a platform a pastor you show it's like hyping also count.
Okay.
It sells the game. It sells the game itself. When some of the players talk or like the catch up from their practice after their practice, the little bit interview that is going to show on TV, the coach interview and the rest. Sometimes games, is about hyping. How you going to talk about the game? That sells. If nobody hears anything, nothing happens, it can't sell like before. You need to bring the people's interest. And that is how it works. That is how it goes.
Okay. Theo, you better see. But before I say over for the last time, win your
Mm.
opportunity for any national team.
Uh, we go under 20. I think against we qualify as we go under 20. We go under 23, so you call Portugal with what was it? Coach name. Is it what's the coach name? I play one international friendly match in Portugal
Mm-hmm.
with I want to remember the coach name, I don't know. But I played that and the
Okay,
player
okay,
that played was
okay, yeah.
under Coach Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
Under Coach Duncan, under 23, Matthias. Under Coach Duncan also I played.
Now Black Stars, win your opportunity for Black Stars.
Dabi. My new opportunity about Blasters. But me bought Black Matthias and me bought under 20 also.
Now, the chance to play for the Black Stars now, Obi Siwukwan and I said you wasn't fairly treated to be called up to the Black Stars.
You know, not only me, but uh, back days we are ready even to play in top level football in the world. And Blaster is like everybody dream in Ghana to play. Not just say, oh, you are not the player is supposed to be. Everybody wants to play Blasters. That's my dream. That was my dream. If I was given the opportunity back there, I would have killed it. As I do always. This is me. That
Now,
was my dream. Every player dream in final back days to play Blaster, go to Europe and come and play Blaster for the whole Ghana to see. When we were there, things were okay. We were praying that they will be given the opportunity.
but if say
That's
Obi and a Siwukwan, and now you are not treated well to be called up for the Black Stars.
not really, because for me, the person who was with me was Aziz. He was handling me. He's with me. So whenever there's a call up, I just go on camp. We never say anything. I play under Coach Duncan for qualifies, and then we have to go back to where to play with them. And I was dropped out of the team because most of professionals were coming and we were playing local league by then. And I think about 7, 8 professional players who won the under 20 World Cup by then were called back to the team. So we playing the local league who are not respected. Definitely,
Yeah,
we
that is
can drop
why.
out.
That is why. Do you think say the national team is being treated fairly? From Momo days and I've been seeing that. No, national team, so they see treating national team, the players and the administration level. No, do they say you're the best future?
Oh, sir, in terms of qualities and in terms of talent that individuals have, when you compare some of the local players to the professionalism, the local players are very good, super talented than the professionals. And also, football is made up certain things, opportunities. Some I can have an opportunity to be in Europe. That doesn't mean I'm better than Bania.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Ebi a many opportunity no and I say many lack na be in sa na ma be di Europe. And no chese me ne ball saying near obo local league. No say the obo local league most of them they are angry for the success. And then near obo Europe no you have seen the success. Opposite how do you call it? You have seen the success opposite. You want to make a mark or you want to how do you call it? You want to opposite or G and be the man. But local boy no is very angry for success. And most of them say a blend here with the outside experience now. A bit pushy and no
Okay.
more. But I say national teams, the moment you travel, you are respected as you have good experience because of your outside playing. You are better than the local boy who is now coming and is eagerly angry to make success.
Okay.
Most of the teams that you see, Egypt players that you see, most of them are local guys, but they play so very well. As you have so many examples around the world.
Okay.
In the Ghana, there only two kwanya, they feel his own in bossing local boy, which is not true. Sometimes, these are the things they have to look up to. Say, ban near bet me about woman in book.
Mm. All right.
Coach have to take that decision. At the moment, if you need him to play, he's angry to make success in his football. Give him the chance, he will do it.
Who follow?
When
Mm-hmm.
when when the professional also came in and he's doing his best, we just have to support them. That's all.
No Ghana.
Not much, not really much.
Okay.
But as of hook pen here, I'm a match our Facebook, I follow up because one more page any
Oh, okay.
notification I got it and then I follow them.
Would you say this season has or form or bit me?
And not like before, one said spirit near difference. You see, spirit near so much different. It wasn't like before. I don't know how they are treating me. I don't know how things are going. I've not getting the chance to speak to most of them, so I don't really know how the spirit is now. Like back then when we were winning those games, I don't know now because Has is not playing just like that. He's playing with a team spirit. When that thing set in, I think they can do their best match after match.
All right. Thank you very much.
And
Well, last words for the fans out there, Hatchaful fans, Ghanaian football fans, I'll follow Theophilous Apoh. Their last words now. Who watch catch during your playing days without your folk now they would love to see you each and every day. Feel part there now because they
nyame nhyira obi biara nyankopɔn nka obi biara ho na ɔmo nkɔ so nsɔpɔto akra so they should go back to their roots. And when the supporters, Echo Park no more, encourage the boys to play more and give up their best. At the time, they are normal. Normal. We love it. Part of experience. Nyame nti yɛda so te ase. Obi biara a ɔte ase bi a ɔtete hɔ sapɔ nka no nyame nhyira no. Mede ɔmo nyinaa ase nso na ɔmo mpaebɔ na ɔmo support. We are still hustling. Adwuma no yɛnya nwie.
okay.
Yɛsesa coins ne kakra nkra. Time no nso sɛ yɛbɛba Ghana yɛbɛba. Na deɛ yɛbɛtumi abɛyɛ no nso yɛabɛyɛ de aboa the coming generation. Nyame
Be-
nhyira ɔmo nyinaa.
Before
Thank you very
Zobekono,
much.
do you think you still have the chance to play for any of the national teams, especially the Black Stars? Do you think that you still have the
No,
form to play for the
no,
Black
no, no,
Stars?
no. Now this age, I'm just playing this my profession, earning money for the family. I'm not ready to play for the national team. They have super talented young ones coming. There's no need. There's no need for me to. No, 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 no. It's I'm 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 older enough to just play this professional, enjoy what I'm doing here in Asia, and enjoy with my family also. They're super
Rebecca will
talented,
retire from national
wonderful
team.
boys.
Rebecca will
What's
retire
it?
from national team.
Sorry?
Rebecca said to Fulasapo, you can't play some retire from the national team. Should you consider you?
Yeah. There's no need for me to play for the national team when super talented, wonderful young ones are in. If you ask me to come and play for the Premiership in Ghana, yes, I can play. I can go back and play. But for the national team, I prefer the young coming ones to be pushed up there for them to perform. But for now, I think my age now, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Football is coming to end for me. In 5 years, I think in 5 years, I've given myself even in 5 years, I have to stop playing. It's
Okay.
enough. And then what I can do to help the upcoming ones, I will come and do to help them. It's best. You can't play football forever. It's time and season. I can come back to play the Premiership 1 or 2 seasons. It's okay. But for the national team, we have super talented ones coming that can be pushed for them to play. That is all. Thank you very much.
For your Theophilous Apoh, former Accra Atifo and national team player from the year 2011 ABC 2013. The Aniaka, one of the best midfielders in the Ghana football and an Accra Atifo. And Theophilous Apoh. And then within the Juma, India, Bobo Kwa, your friend, Tarun Sanga. He's playing, he's enjoying his career at this late stage of his career. Now making life moving. All right. Thank you very much for joining this interview. The best one said, please subscribe to this page, and then you like it, you share, you can drop your comment, you read it, and then any question for Theophilous Apoh, I think so your question, your comment are the better, and our question are the better comment, and I say no, Theophilus Apoh will get it and then answer you right there. And then you can hit on the notification button on this page. Anytime we drop a video, you'll be the first person to get a video. Thank you very much for being part of this interview, and I thank you very much for subscribing and sharing. God bless you.